Good morning, children. Welcome to the class. This is class 6, subject social science, chapter number 2, civics. The name of the chapter is diversity and discrimination. This is our lecture 3rd. Lecture 1 and 2 of this chapter we have already covered. Now we will cover some of the other topics in this lecture. Now the topics that we will be covering in this lecture, they are example of caste based discrimination. As in previous lecture, we talked about the life of Dr. Bhim Rao Ambedkar, the first Law and Justice Minister of India. And I told you that we will be discussing one of the experience that was faced by Dr. Bhim Rao Ambedkar, and that is an example of caste based discrimination. So that we will do in this. Second is striving for equality. Striving means making efforts for equality. Next is constitution. The meaning of constitution: preamble, secularism, goals of Indian constitution for equality. Means, what does our constitution say with regard to equality? What is there in constitution for equality? This we will cover in this point. Key elements of unity in India. Means how India is a unite country. The key elements we will be learning in this topic. So let's start the topics one by one. The first is example of caste based discrimination. Story of Bhim Rao Ambedkar. When Bhim Rao Ambedkar was just 9 years old, as we have done that he was born in 1891. So when he was 9 years old in 1901, basically the incident that he experienced in his life, that was caste based discrimination. When he was going to meet his father in Koregaon. Koregaon is a place in Maharashtra. He was going to meet his father because his father was working there in Koregaon. His father did not come to take him at the station due to some reasons. What happened? When he reached there at the station, his father did not come there to take him due to some reasons. He was standing there on the station. The complete day he passed there. At the time of evening, the station master asked him about his caste because he was looking there, the child who was standing from a long time. So he asked generally about his caste. Then what happened when he replied? He was born in Meher caste. As in previous lecture, we discussed that Meher caste was considered as untouchables. Means it was lower caste. So when station master heard the answer that the child belonged to Meher caste, so he was surprised because Dr. Bhim Rao Ambedkar was well dressed child. And then what happened when he was telling that he was from Meher caste, the news spread far and wide. Means the people, those who were standing there on the station, the bullock cart person and other people, they also heard that. So after then, when he asked the station master for going by bullock cart, so what happened? None of the bullock cart person was interested to take him after knowing that he was from lower caste. Nobody was ready to take him in bullock cart. So that shows that the people in that time, they were really they were thinking about the lower and upper caste, and the upper caste people, they did not do any of the task with lower caste people. Even he offered double fare, then also they denied. They told that our bullock cart will be impure if we will take you there in our bullock cart. So that is the incident that was experienced by Dr. Bhim Rao Ambedkar. So this is an example of caste based discrimination in which caste based discrimination has been shown. So the next is striving for equality. means making efforts for equality. And who was making effort for equality? Those who are not getting equal rights. The communities, those who were striving for equality were Dalits, women, tribal caste. And what happened then for equality, as the different examples given here, Dalits, they demanded entry to temples. As in earlier time, what had happened with the lower caste people or Dalits, they were not allowed to enter in the temples. Even in schools, the children from lower caste, they were sitting separately from the children of upper caste. So that discrimination was going on. Then the next example, women demanded right to education, because earlier the people they thought that women they just remain there in the house for the household work. But women demanded for right to education because they also wanted to educate themselves. For these all things, finally the Constitution of India was drafted, and all the people of India were considered equally there in Constitution. So finally what happened? Constitution of India, all people were considered equally in Constitution. Now as word Constitution is there, so you must know the meaning of Constitution. What does it mean? So the next is Constitution, a document that laid out the rules by which the nation would function is called Constitution. It means in simple language, if we say Constitution, that is basically the rules and regulations are given there by which a nation or country function. That is Constitution. We can take simple example. As we are in our home, in school or any of the company, everywhere some rules and regulations are set up for running our life easily, comfortably. So here also for running a country some rules and regulations are set up. They are in Constitution. So a document that laid out the rules by which the nation would function is called Constitution. If we talk about Indian Constitution, it was prepared when India got independence. Means when India got independence in 1947. After then our constitution was prepared. So after getting independence, India got its constitution. So clear, constitution means rules and regulations by which a nation or a country would function, that is known as constitution. Next is preamble. Preamble, a word just given there in the book. What does it mean? Simply if we talk about the meaning of preamble, it is an introduction to a book or a written document. Means just introduction page, index page we talk about. Basically preamble name is given for the first page of Indian Constitution as it is shown there in the picture. So preamble is the first page of Indian Constitution, or you can say that index page of Indian Constitution, that is known as preamble. The next topic is secularism. Very important topic. What does it mean? When people of different religions and faiths have freedom to practice and follow their religion without any fear of discrimination, that is known as secularism. In simple words, if you say, when people of different religions and faiths, they have freedom to follow their custom, to practice whatever the rules or whatever the festivals are there in their religion without the fear of discrimination. Generally, its meaning is where all the religions are equal. So secularism, when people of different religions and faiths have freedom to practice and follow their religion without any fear of discrimination, that is called secularism. If we talk about India, we can say India is a secular country. Why can we can say? Because India is known as secular country as all religions are equal here in India. We can see there in India the people from different religions, they follow their faith, their custom there without fear of any discrimination. So that's why we can say that India is a secular country. The next topic is goals of Indian Constitution for equality. Means what is there in Indian Constitution for equality? What Indian Constitution say with regard to equality? First is equality is key feature that unite all Indians. Means equality is key feature of Indian Constitution. Second, right to equality is guaranteed there in Indian Constitution. Their guarantee is there for right to equality here in Indian Constitution. When we will learn more about the Constitution, we will see there the different rights given to us, and one of the right is right to equality. So right to equality is guaranteed there. The third, untouchability has been abolished. As in the same chapter we talked about untouchability. That is the form of discrimination when upper caste people, they say the lower caste people as impure and they do not talk or touch them. So what is there in Constitution regarding untouchability? There are two articles mentioned. Articles basically they are in the Constitution in which different rules and regulations are written. So Article 15 and Article 17, what do they say? Article 15 says that there is no discrimination on the basis of caste, religion, race, etc. So according to this Article 15, there is no discrimination in India. If we talk about Article 17, it is clearly mentioned there, untouchability has been abolished now. So these two articles, they say about that untouchability has been abolished from India. Next is people have freedom. People are free to adopt anything, adopt whatever they want to do. Means they are free. No foundation is there. Fifth, government jobs are opened for all the people. Earlier, the government jobs were given to the higher classes only, to the people of the upper caste families only. But in Constitution, it is given that government jobs are open for all the people. So clear? What is there in Constitution regarding equality? Next is key elements of unity. Means what are the key elements that unite India? First is freedom. Here in India, people are free to speak and present their views. From any of the caste, from any of the religion, they are free to present their views. Second is secularism. As we have done, India is a secular country and all the people from all religions are equal here. All religions are equal here. So that is also one of the key element of unity. The third is equality. Here in India, all the people from any of the caste or from anywhere, all are equal in front of law. The laws, whatever the rules are given there in India, according to laws, all the people are equal in front of laws. So these topics as we have covered today, first of all we have done about one of the incident that had happened with Dr. Bhim Rao Ambedkar, that was the example of caste based discrimination, and that was just example given to make you understand about the caste based discrimination that we have done about the different community, those were striving for equality. Then we have done about constitution, we have done about preamble, then we have done about secularism and why do we say that India is a secular country. Then we have done what does our constitution say with regard to equality? And at last we have covered the key elements of unity in India. So these are the topics for today's lecture. Now let's move further for homework. Very simple questions and that you can complete within 10 minutes even if you understand the lecture. What is given? First question. What does the constitution say with regard to equality? We just completed it. Means what is there in constitution for equality? Why do we say that India is a secular country? That also we covered. Why do we say that India is a secular country? If you know the meaning of secularism, and we have covered this particular topic also, why India is a secular country. The third is define constitution. Here you will write the definition of constitution that we covered. So these questions you will do in your fair register. Now homework solution of lecture 2 chapter 2 means the same chapter. The questions those have been assigned to you in lecture 2. Do the following questions. Number 1. Who is known as the father of Indian Constitution? Dr. Bhim Rao Ambedkar is known as father of Indian Constitution. Define the following terms. Here two terms have been given. Untouchability, inequality. Untouchability, this is a form of discrimination in which a particular caste of people is considered impure by upper caste people. Means when upper caste people consider the lower caste people impure, that form of discrimination is known as untouchability. Inequality. It is an unfair situation in which some people have more rights and better opportunities than others. So unfair, why it is written? Because this is not fair that some are having more rights and better opportunities than others. So it is unfair situation in which some people have more rights and better opportunities than others. Then the third question. Write a short note on the life of Dr. Bhim Rao Ambedkar. Dr. Bhim Rao Ambedkar was born in 1891. He was born in Meher caste, which was considered as untouchables. Here untouchables, that refers to the lower caste or scheduled caste. He was first person from his caste who completed college education and became a lawyer. And after then, he encouraged other people also for education. Next is, he was the first Law and Justice Minister of India. When Constitution was drafted, so the first Law and Justice Minister was Dr. Bhim Rao Ambedkar. He is also known as the father of Indian Constitution. Even after these points, you can write your own points according to the understanding of this particular topic. So for today, that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day.